Alright, so, hi, it's me, Grayson. So, a while ago, some friends and I were out, and we got on the topic of, are Weebs Simps? And, we decided to record a debate. The audio quality's shit, because it was recorded on my laptop's built-in mic, in public. And, yeah, I, hope you enjoy. Oh god, this is already a mistake.
Okay, so, we're starting this off with an explanation. The other day, I was on Discord with Grayson, and we were memeing around, and came up with a question of, are weebs simps? Because if they worship an anime girls are fictional, leading us to the point that she's literally incapable of giving you anything back. And that is what makes you not a simp, if you receive anything in return. But, if you're worshipping someone who doesn't exist, in my head, that means you're a simp. So.
But, like, I mean, can you be a simp if there's the full understanding that it's not real? Like, are you a simp if you like music? Are you a simp for music?
Yes.
Well, music is real, and it's written by real people.
Well, not for the people. Or, like, a movie character. I don't think you can simp someone who isn't real, because there's that baseline understanding that senpai will literally never notice you because she is too fucking dimensional.
But here, how about this, okay? So, you gave the point of a movie character. But people don't worship movie characters like they do anime girls.
I don't know, dude. Fucking, like, that's what built Megan Fox's career. Was 40 dudes being attracted to her characters.
But she's not a movie character, she's an actress.
Yeah, but
That means
that's
like...
I can fuck an actress, but I can't fuck an anime. I can't, like, go and...
I mean, you could try to fuck an anime character if you, like, put a fleshlight in a body pillow, but I think that's taking it a step too far.
That's
yeah, but then that's
some pretty simpy energy. Yeah, that's very simp energy.
Yeah.
I highly disagree with ever doing that.
I mean, I never would. I'm just saying...
I wouldn't personally do it, but...
Maybe there's like a new term, like maybe like virtual simping or something.
Well, okay, so it's also...
Also, you run into, like... I think we can all agree, you can simp for a VTuber. Yeah. Like, those people who, like, they've got the anime girl, like
face rig.
live animation thing.
Okay, you can simp
for them, but that's a real person.
Yeah.
There's a person
Whereas,
behind
like,
that. Yeah.
I don't think you could simp for Darkness from Konosuba, because she can never fuck you.
But also, she would be into simping. No, she wouldn't. She'd want the opposite of that.
Yeah, she wants to simp.
She'd want an incel.
She'd want to simp you, yeah.
She'd want an incel.
Oh,
also, it's important to discern the difference between a simp and an incel.
Okay, but what about Project Melody? Is that okay?
What is Project Melody?
Project Melody is, a few years back, a bunch of developers made, like, a virtual anime girl that will, like, respond in real time and do, like, live streams and stuff like that. So she's... Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Can you simp for Cleverbot?
I would say... Oh, shit, can you simp for Cleverbot?
Yeah.
No.
I know,
like,
I did.
No, because it can't fuck you.
But it couldn't...
No, that's what I'm saying.
But it could become part of a robot and fuck you. Like, you could put
I would still say
its
that's...
brain in a robot and...
Simping requires there to be the possibility of, you know, actually succeeding, and just you never personally will.
But you could,
like, that's what a
because
simp is.
It's its own, like, well, with, like, Project Melody, you could potentially have a relationship with her since it's an AI, like an actual intelligence, that can make its own decisions and be like, shit, I would be with you.
There's, like, that app where you can text Megaman from Konosuba. Okay. Shit.
But we're also still talking about, like...
Aniplex has several apps where you can text AI anime girls. It's weird.
Yeah.
I see.
I feel like we're getting close to cracking the case.
So you can date anime girls if you really, really want to.
Well, people in Japan have gotten married.
Yeah, there is a dude who married Hatsune Miku. And I'd say that's definitely simping.
But what if you get so far into your own head that, like, you believe you can, like, date this girl? Like, would that be simping?
That's just delusion.
Okay, but does being blue balls for a very long time qualify as simping? Because if so, then yes, anime girls is simping.
So I guess we should pull back for a second. How are we defining simping? Okay. Simping is, like, I'm just going to clarify the definition. The easy way to explain it for the purposes of this debate is, like, you're a simp if you are doing things and worshipping someone in the hopes that they will, you know, fuck you.
Yeah.
But they won't.
But they won't.
Or in my case, of an anime girl, like this question, she physically can't because she doesn't exist. So if you,
I wouldn't argue you're a simp. I would argue you're just kind of delusional,
But you're
bro.
not-
And please, just go meet real women.
But you're not. But like you don't have any. Like you're not expecting to get anything. Out of
Yeah,
it. You're
like,
just, like
I don't
obsessing with this
expect.
anime girl.
I don't expect
You
Chitoge
just hate
from fucking
yourself.
Nisekoi to
Exactly.
sleep with me because she isn't real. She's a manga character.
So
You enter
right, but
that
you're
state
still,
of mind.
but you
with-
also just defined it as or worshiping something that you won't get anything in return
But
from.
yes,
you also-
but there's the expectation that you could.
Sure.
I mean, if you desire it enough, you physically could make it happen. You could get an AI with the same personality as her, and eventually, when robots become like that powerful,
I mean, we're already at the point where there's
I
like
mean,
sex
do
dolls
it.
where you can program them with a personality.
exactly.
you okay? You
All right,
can't-
now we're entering the question of is robot fucking real fucking, and I'm not ready for this.
You could have like text like sexting. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you can have sexting with like the anime.
I remember
AI.
when I was like
Yeah.
12 and I was horny as fuck. So there's EeveeBot and there's CleverBot, and EeveeBot has like an actual like fake woman's face. And I know for a fact that when I was like a horny 12-year-old, I tried to like dirty talk with fucking EeveeBot. So I don't know like what that adds to our case here. But
I don't know what that has to do with anything, but I just I wanted
well,
to
we're
make sure I
talking-
wasn't insane.
we're talking about AIs though. If like you know being horny for an AI.
God,
is,
now there's a part of me that wants to download the like Text Megamin app and try to sext her, but also she's like an underage anime girl, and that's fucking weird.
So I do know
I'll
one that
just
isn't
stick with my
underage.
real girlfriend
I don't know if
personally.
there. I mean, I don't know if there are. Because have you watched anime? Everyone's like 13.
Well, there has to be at least one that's like
What?
a MILF
Yeah.
or something.
Everyone is 13.
God, can I text Masato, please?
Someone
Text
who isn't,
Eno. I
isn't
know you'd love to do
underage.
that.
Eno. Ugh.
You know,
Actually, no, because like in Shippuden, they're all still like 16.
Okay, so have we arrived at a conclusion?
No, because
No.
like
No.
so
Because
normal
it is not
waifu
simping,
is
because
not
if you work
simping.
hard enough, it can be real.
that's true.
I didn't even know my clear position on it until I just stated that. But no, it is not simping.
Okay.
I don't even care. I just want to.
I don't really think it's.
argue this.
I don't really think it's simping. Like there's
Okay.
like
Here's another
there's
question.
definitely a difference.
Does worshipping a waifu make you an incel?
Yes.
Yes.
No. Wait.
Wait.
What were my
No, it just
positions
makes you
on
a
this?
loser.
No, it just
I mean, it does make you a loser, yeah, but that's not the question.
so
That's true. That's not the question.
fucking. I don't know if it makes
It doesn't make you an incel.
because like there are people who you know like buy fucking body pillows, but also have a girlfriend.
Sure. Or
Oh,
like
right.
buy them for the novelty.
Well, like, you can do both. You can be like, oh man, I love this real human, but if fucking Yoko from Gurren Lagann was alive and also an adult,
Shit, you might make me act up.
like, you know, shit, dude,
Jesus.
fucking, yeah, my girlfriend's tits are cool and everything,
But
but
these
like,
2D ones,
have
though.
you seen that thigh high?
Well, there is an appeal. That's why hentai is so big. And, among that, you know, kids kind of can't access anything real, I would hope.
If they
But-
try hard enough.
Yeah.
That's the scary part.
I don't want to talk about that.
Remember
That's
I
a-
was-
Yeah, I
Well-
think we're going down a real sketchy path here now.
Oh god.
We're in a public space, guys. Just want to remember that.
So let's see.
Let's not talk about kids, Connor.
Have we decided
Excuse you.
waifus, simp, yes, no?
No.
I still have to say yes, because she doesn't exist and can't give you anything in return.
Exactly.
But if
So
you
you're not
work
simping.
hard enough, you can make her real.
Like, dude, if you sit there and you're like watching fucking Monogatari, you know Shinobu's never gonna
how
be
you
able to
pronounce
fuck
it?
you.
What says Monogatari?
I don't
guess
think it matters,
Monogatari
because
makes
it's
more sense.
pronouncing a word from a different language in an English speaker's tongue. It doesn't matter.
Maybe
No,
it's
it
a
doesn't. It doesn't know.
maybe it's a combination. Maybe if
I
like,
guess it's a mindset, like,
But
if
being
you
an
go
incel-
into it believing that
you could
you
eventually
could actually sleep with an anime girl, then yes, and please go get therapy. They're not real.
So, the guy who married Hatsune Miku, sort of.
Delusional simping.
Or like
Yeah.
that dude who married his fucking 2D DS girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, like those people need help.
So if you're delusional enough, then no, it's not simping. But if you're a normal person in any sense, then yes, you're a simp.
Well, I don't know. Because I would argue it's the opposite. Like,
Yeah, I would
just
argue
an
it's the opposite
ordinary
too,
person
yeah.
who, like, sits down and you watch the Evangelion
Well, I
and
mean,
you're
like-
like, man, I really like Masato, and you go and you like read some dojins and you buy a body pillow and a figure and a T-shirt,
He's like the Lane
and then
Hospital,
you make her
yeah.
your fucking like
Phone
wallpaper
background,
on real life,
Simp.
like in your house, I would not say that's a simp. I would just say that's a person who has way too much money and bad time management skills. I would say it's a simp once you actually have legally married someone who doesn't exist.
Okay.
So
And there is like a weird gray area of like if you're downloading those text and anime girl apps
just
and
to
you're
try
trying to get into her pants.
trying to get off on it, yeah.
So it's hard to actually simp for an anime girl.
It's,
Yeah.
not,
Or
it's
it takes
hard,
a lot of
but not
effort.
impossible.
Yeah, it's not impossible. It just takes a lot of effort.
But the average weeb is not a simp.
Okay.
It
At
takes
least
a-
for an anime. But
I,
then
would,
again,
I mean, what I'm thinking is like hardcore weebs. Like, there's a video of a guy on YouTube having a picture of his waifu framed next to a cake, singing her happy birthday. That guy's a fucking simp.
that's a simp.
That's simpy.
So
yeah,
it's
that's a simp.
hard. It takes a lot of work to become a simp for an anime girl, and it takes a lot more work to not be a simp for an anime girl, or it takes absolutely no work at all to not be a simp.
So let's say,
Yeah.
so I think we should
So it's
say
like a
that, like,
sandwich.
Moral of the story,
Non-simp,
just
non-simp.
appreciate anime girls, but understand they're not real,
so I think
and they can't love you back.
I mean, part of
Except
Yeah.
for Eno.
At least-
Eno's real. Go chase her, Tiger.
okay, but at least for me, like, part of the appeal to hentai is, and just anime and, like, all of that shit in general, is that since it's not real, I don't have to worry about that poor girl's back because of her J-cup titties. I don't
Yeah,
have to worry
exactly.
about that. I don't have to worry about things like gravity. Take, for example, when a girl, like, in an anime, again, with J-cup,
I love
will,
how
like,
this
slowly
is
turn.
actually just Connor just fucking justifying his "there is nothing too big" fallacy right here.
No, that is not true. There is definitely such a thing as too big. And there, sorry, Sam, but there is definitely such a thing as too big. Especially, more so in real life. In anime, I can suspend my disbelief a bit more and not worry about her, like, fucking vertebrae being displaced because of her posture, because of her, you know. I don't have to worry about that.
I feel like
I'm
it's,
personally part of the itty bitty titty committee, but that's just me.
I feel like it should
Fucking
be like,
lolicon.
I feel like it shouldn't be considered
Oh, yeah, he
simping,
says.
simping until like you feel like that, like you're receiving something that from like someone else. From,
Well,
like, the
once you
simping-
start
from,
receiving
like, the-
something, you're not a simp anymore because they actually like give a shit about you.
Yeah.
Simping is when, like, so let's use real life as an example. If you just meet a cute girl and you go out of your way to constantly, you know, do nice things for her with the full expectation that you will get sex as a reward, you're a simp.
Wait, but if you marry this anime girl,
Well-
how does that make you a simp if you married them?
Well, I mean, because they're not real, Zach. Fucking Hatsune Miku doesn't actually love this man.
You don't know
She's
that.
a fictional character.
Hatsune Miku is incapable of love because she doesn't exist.
Yeah. It'd be like marrying the idea of a pretty girl. You can't do that.
So I guess at that point, it's like you
You know,
feel like you're getting.
Another
yeah.
thing is that being an incel can lead you to being a hardcore weeb.
Yeah.
Because since no one in real life will fuck with you, you can just escapism into anime characters.
So, I just want to establish. So, right now we're operating on. There's a Venn diagram, right?
Yeah.
With simps on one end, weebs on one end, and then that fucker who married Hatsune Miku in the middle.
And there is an overlap.
Yeah.
But
And
it's
then
not
an
mutually
outlier
exclusive.
on the outside is the people that'll go far enough to make an AI and then put that inside of a robot.
Those people are ascended and have too much money.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, but
That
they
being
are
said,
an
has-
exception.
Has anyone done that? Is
Oh, I believe that at least one person
Done
has.
what?
that like made a robot?
Grayson
I know that like
immediately grabs his
okay,
phone.
I know that Yandere Dev. Okay, we're talking about Yandere.
Oh,
Dev.
yonder.
So I know
No.
that Yandere Dev,
don't
he
know
bought
what
a
this is.
sex doll and called it My Waifu. And the why he calls it that is
Wait.
that he can dress that doll up as any character he wants.
Guys, I just realized waifu has the letters AI in it, so like you
Oh.
could totally do
We cracked it.
waifu WAI, you know, like but AI is in caps, everything else is lowercase, and fucking that could be what you call your AI. In which case, yeah, you a simp, bro. I don't know where I was
you're,
going
You're
with
legit
this.
at that point. Because you have now made a physical manifestation of this fake woman, and she can now give you things back.
Whether that physical manifestation is on an SD card and composed of zeros and ones,
Well, yeah, but
that's another thing.
you can turn it into something physical that can then give you head.
We're getting into weird territory here.
Okay, but okay, so we've reached the conclusion well, maybe not the conclusion, because there's definitely some more we can still talk
So,
about.
lot more,
some
yeah.
weebs are simps, not all weebs are simps.
Being a weeboo does not inherently make you a simp, nor vice versa.
No,
It takes a lot of
it just
effort.
makes you obsessed with Japan,
Which
Yeah.
is another problem.
which is
but-
another
we
horrible
don't
issue.
talk about that though, because I feel like everybody has
That's
that
a
little
different
bit.
topic. Like, that's a
Now,
whole
also,
different story.
you can be interested in Japan and Japanese culture and the Japanese history and not be a weeb.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And not, like, worship Japan as a superior country, as a lot of weebs do.
We're not talking about that issue with weebs. We're just talking about the fact that they spend way too... Like, basically, am I a fucking simp for spending money on Fate Go is the real
Yes.
question here.
Yes, you are.
Alright, that's where we're ending it.